What happens when Hollywood's biggest action star sits down with one of daytime television's most outspoken hosts and the conversation takes a turn nobody saw coming. Today we're diving into the explosive confrontation between Tom Cruise and Joy Behar that had viewers reaching for their remotes, producers scrambling behind the scenes and security wondering if they should step in. This is the story of how a routine promotional interview turned into television chaos that nobody could have predicted. Make sure to subscribe and drop your thoughts in the comments because this one is going to blow your mind. Tom Cruise walked onto the View set with his trademark million-dollar smile, the kind that had charmed audiences for decades. The studio audience erupted in applause as he settled into the guest chair, his posture relaxed yet alert. Joy Behar, sitting at the far end of the panel, watched him with a calculating expression that seemed different from her usual playful demeanor. "Tom, welcome back to The View," Whoopi said warmly, her voice cutting through the applause. "Always a pleasure to have you here." "Thanks for having me, Whoopi. Great to be back," Tom replied, his voice carrying that familiar intensity that made even simple greetings sound like movie dialogue. Sonny host leaned forward slightly. "So, Tom, you're here to talk about your new film, but I have to ask, with everything happening in Hollywood right now, how do you navigate the changing landscape of the industry?" Tom's smile never wavered, but something shifted in his eyes. "Well, Sonny, I think the industry has always been evolving. What matters is staying true to your craft and giving audiences the best entertainment possible. That's what I've always focused on. That's what drives me every single day." Sarah nodded enthusiastically, "And you certainly deliver on that front. The stunts alone in your latest movie are absolutely insane. How do you mentally prepare for something like hanging off a helicopter?" "You know, Sarah, it's about commitment. When you're telling a story, when you're creating something for people to experience, you have to be willing to go all the way. Half measures don't create the magic that audiences deserve. I spent months preparing, training, understanding every aspect of what I'm about to do." The conversation was flowing smoothly, exactly as everyone expected. Tom was in his element, passionate and articulate, sharing stories about his preparation and dedication. The audience was eating it up, hanging on every word. But Joy Behar had remained notably quiet, her fingers drumming silently on the table, her expression growing more focused with each passing minute. "That's fascinating, Tom," Joy finally interjected, her voice cutting through the comfortable rhythm that had been established. "But I'm curious about something else. You talk about commitment and going all the way for your craft. How does that philosophy extend to other areas of your life, specifically your persona?"